meet me in your dreams.
Coming in at number 1, we have Lee. So Lee is vastly underestimated because this guy has so many rapid fire attacks, and his combos just seem to flow very nicely, and it's very easy to pull off some of his moves. I've been playing with Lee for a little while now, and for those of you guys who think that I'm just good at every character, I'm not. Most of these videos that I make, these top 5s, are me researching characters and me actually learning some of the moves to even make the video. But I've actually faced off against a few really good Lee players. So people who have spent proper time with him are really good. And since not a whole lot of people play him, well, it's very difficult to fight against a Lee, especially someone who spent a lot of time with him. The dude needs to be played more often. More people really should be picking this guy up and learning him. And that's why he comes in at number 1. Coming in at number 2, we have Brian Fury. Brian is an absolute psychopath. The dude literally carries around a support beam that he ripped off of a skyscraper. The dude can rip off the gun barrels from tanks. He's a cyborg. This dude is obsessed with murder, rampage, and destruction. And even in his fighting style, you can tell he's nothing but a pure brute force monster. And he is extremely fun to play, especially if you're into the type of characters that just like to pummel their opponents. He's extremely satisfying, and again, not a whole lot of people seem to play this character, which is a shame, because Brian is one of those characters that I don't play very often myself, but when I do play him, he's a lot of fun. And it really is a shame that a lot of people don't really give this character the love and attention that he needs, because he really deserves to be in there with these high-level ranked players. And I feel like should somebody use him in ranked, he could possibly be one of the best people to climb with. The dude's combos are insane, and you're going to be an absolute sigma when climbing the ladder with him. And that's why he comes in at number 2.
I dare you. Round 1. Fight.
Coming in at number 3, we have Yoshimitsu, the alien samurai man himself. This character is extremely wonky and weird. I mean, as you can tell from the footage here, you can walk on his swords, and you can even fly like a damn helicopter. This character's just wacky and weird and crazy, and I love every bit of him. But not only is he very entertaining to watch and pull off some of his moves, but he can also fight, unarmed as well as with his sword, like you see here. And I feel like there's just no one who mains him or no one who plays him. I play multiplayer matches quite a lot, and again, I never see Yoshimitsu being played at all, and which is a shame because he is very fast. He doesn't really have a whole lot of combos that are really worth it in my opinion, but the ones that he does have are super satisfying to pull off, and he can compete with a lot of the characters in the game, and I think more people should pick him up, and that's why he comes in at number 3.
Round one. Fight.
And coming in at number 4, we have the head of the Mishima Zaibatsu itself, Kazuya Mishima. Now, this guy is absolutely insane. Like, some of his combos are crazy, and I thought Devil Jin was extremely powerful and annoying, but Kazuya just has always been a massive threat to any players who like to play at range. Like, Kazuya can shut down almost anyone. I don't think there's a single character in this entire game that he can't outright just counter. No matter what strategy you have, Kazuya always has a way to combat it. Whether you're using cheap tactics, whether you're using range attacks, whether you're using close range attacks, there's literally nothing that is his weakness. He is strong in almost every sense of the word. And it really is a shame that I don't see more people playing Kazuya. And I wish I could fight more people in multiplayer matches that use Kazuya. And I just don't run into them. Let me know in the comments below if you guys run into a lot of them or not, because I just don't. And I don't really know why that is, considering he's like the main guy in the whole series, you know? He's been around since forever, and I just don't see people play him. So let me know why you think that is in the comments below. But anyway, let's get on to number 5. Alright, could it be literally anyone else but Jun Kazama? So, Jun Kazama is quite literally the most underestimated character in the entire game, and I think it's because she is so difficult for players to just get a grasp on and to learn, because she really is hard. Like, trust me guys, to get this little bit of footage that I did get, it was really hard. Like, I actually had to go into the practice mode and actually learn some of her moves, because some of her moves will, like when you use her power, because she has some sort of magic, and when you use it, it drains a little bit of your health, and when you perform non-magical attacks, it restores your health. So you kind of have to find that healthy balance. But the potential for this character is limitless. But because she's so hard to play, a lot of players don't really use her. But with the ability to control if your health goes down or up, you know, based on your power that you use, it makes this character a very unique and very interesting one, because she quite literally is able to turn the tide of any game that she's in. But in order to do that, you have to have a grasp on exactly how her abilities work and how to perform them, and which ones drain health and which ones don't. So not only do you have to memorize the move list itself, you have to remember which moves and which button combinations are going to drain your health and which ones aren't. They're going to restore it. So yeah, I can see why a lot of people are turned off by this character, but at the same time, spend enough time with her, she's probably the strongest and the best character in the entire game. It's just getting to that point with her is extremely difficult, and I'm already not exactly the best player in the world, and adding someone like Jun Kazama into the mix made it a lot harder. So this was quite literally the best I could do with her, considering I don't play Jun and I'm not a Jun specialist. But this was about as good as you're gonna get out of me. But I do feel like she's one of the strongest in the game and needs to be played more. If you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And leave your top 5 underestimated characters in the comments below as always. And I will see you guys later.